following video is not made for kids. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello to my subscribers. This is the TFfangeek coming to you with I guess you could call it part two of the Transformers figures that I got for my birthday, which was, as of this video's recording, my birthday was 12 days ago. Oh, and for those of you guys who haven't yet subbed to the channel, or you haven't watched my most recent video, I got on my birthday, the day of my birthday this year, 5 Transformers action figures. I got Voyager class, Legacy, Nemesis, Leo Prime, which I was really happy to receive all the Transformers figures that I got for my birthday. I went to Target on my birthday and I found Legacy Buzzworthy Tow Line, and then I also got Legacy Evolution, DevCon, and Axle Grease. Really excited to add these deluxe figures to my collection. And then, of course, I got the biggest one, Transformers figure I got actually on my birthday was the Legacy Evolution Commander Class Armada Optimus Prime figure, so I was really happy to get that. So those are the figures that I actually got on my birthday, but then I got a lot of money for my birthday presents this year, and so I managed to, on the day of my birthday, buy all the other Transformers figures that I wanted to get. So I actually got a grand total, and I keep staring at them, that's why I keep turning away from the camera. I got a grand total of 16 Transformers action figures. Technically, it's 18 individual Transformers because there's two packs. But I managed to have a successful amount of Transformers figures to my Transformers collection for my birthday. So for part 2 of my birthday haul of Transformers action figures, the ones that I actually bought on my birthday, the most recent ones arrived yesterday, so that's why I waited so long to upload this video so I could get them all at once. And one of them's one a bit difficult here, but anyways. So first off, I completed the Legacy Wave 3 Deluxes by getting courtesy of Amazon Deluxe Class Beachcomber. So yes, I'm really thrilled to finally add Beachcomber to my collection. This just might be the best Beachcomber figure we've gotten. So yes, I'm very excited to see Beachcomber alongside DevCon and Axle Grease. And then on my birthday, I went to Walmart hoping to find some of the Walmart exclusive Transformers, but no luck. So, courtesy of eBay, I managed to get the 2 Transformers figures from the Legacy Evolution Toxitron collection added here. And so, first up, we have Deluxe Class Laser Cycle. So yes, Laser Cycle's pretty impressive looking. And one thing to note about the Toxitron Generation 2 collection figures is that the box art here for the Toxitron Generation 2 collection figures is actually, the box art is done in the traditional two-dimensional style animation that was popular with cartoon shows back in the early 90s when the Generation 2 franchise was launched. And so, for a comparison, bringing back a Beachcomber, comparing the art style on Laser Cycle's box with Beachcomber, as you can see, the Toxitron figures, the art style, even for the poster image for the Legacy Evolution line, it's much more two-dimensional, cartoonish compared to the CGI rendered image on the standard Legacy Evolution boxes. So that's a really nice callback to the early 90s, having all the artwork on the Legacy Toxitron figures done in the traditional two-dimensional style, the cartoonish animation that was the most popular type of animation that existed in the early 90s. The early 90s was when CGI was still in its infancy, so yeah, it's really nice to see there. And I do acknowledge that Laser Cycle is based on a canceled motorcycle version of Jazz, but for me, I'm going to treat Laser Cycle, because this figure is a straight-up repaint of Legacy Velocitron Road Rocket. I acknowledge that, for me personally, Laser Cycle is a brand new female Transformers character, so that's how I'm going to refer to Laser Cycle from now on, is with female pronouns. So yeah, really excited to add her to my collection. And then, of course, the one figure from the Legacy Evolution collection, the Toxitron collection that I wanted to add to my Transformers collection, is none other than Leader Class Toxitron himself. So yes, I am really thrilled to finally have an action figure of Toxitron in my Transformers collection. I really can't wait to get him out of the box and do size comparisons of him with Legacy Laser Prime and also Black Convoy. All right, and then next up we have the only Transformers action figure that I got for my birthday that's not from the Legacy Evolution line, and it is Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Megatron. So yes, I'm really thrilled to finally have the Gamer Edition Megatron figure here. I can't wait to display him alongside Gamer Edition Studio Series Optimus Prime. There's a couple of people who also got a hold of Gamer Edition Megatron already, and they've done reviews and size comparisons of him with the original Generations War for Cybertron Deluxe Class Megatron figure. And unfortunately, unlike the Gamer Edition Optimus Prime figure, which is much larger than his original Generations figure, Gamer Edition Megatron is unfortunately almost the same size as his original Generations Deluxe figure. He is almost a whole head taller, so that's one thing that this figure has going for it. But one thing that Gamer Edition Megatron has going for it is that apparently it's really hard to tell in the product photo on the box, but there's some spiked tabs on the back of his knees that prevent his knees from having a full articulation on there. But overall, I'm still thrilled to finally have this figure in my Transformers collection. Actually, there's surprisingly a very few Megatron figures that are being released this year, let alone ones that are new molds. So the Gamer Edition Megatron is a nice figure to have. So next up we have two Transformers action figures. Well, it's technically four. I originally had no intentions whatsoever on getting these Transformers action figures. I was going to pass on them entirely, but after I got enough money for my birthday, to get these figures, I figured why not add them to my collection. So without further delay, I present you guys with both of the Transformers Legacy Evolution IDW Amazon exclusive 2-packs. We have the Humble Origins 2-pack with Senator Shockwave and Orion Pax, and then we have the Rise of Tyranny 2-pack with Senator Ratbat and Megatron. So yes, really thrilled to finally have these guys. One thing that you'll notice, or rather, not notice these figures have, is that on the names of the boxes of these 2-packs, there are no faction logos on here. And it's just like in the Transformers Cyberverse cartoon. Before the war between Optimus Prime and Megatron started, the Autobot and Decepticon factions did not exist, so technically all four of these action figures they're factionless Transformers. They're neither Autobots nor Decepticons, they're just all Transformers, so that's really a nice thing to see, nice callback to IDW. And one thing to note is that similar to Gamer Edition Megatron, unfortunately, the Rise of Tyranny Megatron figure, it's come to my attention that the knee joints in his legs are on the incorrect legs. The right side knee is on the left side leg, and vice versa. So unfortunately, you do have to take the legs apart and modify Megatron out of the box. I've already done that, and and it's apparently a universal problem where every copy of Megatron has the incorrect knee joints on the wrong legs, and basically, if you don't the knees being on the incorrect legs, it doesn't hinder the transformation for Megatron when he goes back and forth from robot to tank mode. But what it does do is that it makes his knee joints so loose that he cannot stand up properly. So if you want Megatron to stand up properly without falling down and all the time, you do have to do the knee mod, the fix the knees out of the box. So that's discouraging for those who have hesitated on getting this figure and adding it to their Transformers collection. So hopefully, when I eventually get around to doing looking at those figures, I'll be able to show you how I did the knee mod when I get to reviewing that. Now, the next group of Transformers figures, I hope you guys won't get too jealous or forgive me for having these, but I found someone on eBay selling a Transformers figure that I wanted to add to my collection, but the only way I can get it was buying a set of 4 Transformers action figures, so I'll start off with the ones I originally wasn't going to get it on. But first up, we have my first Legacy Evolution Wave 4 figures, and overall for the Legacy line, I believe these are Wave 7. So first up, we have Deluxe Class Detritus. So yeah, here he is, the Junkion arms dealer who sides with both the Autobots and the Decepticons. A lot of when it was announced that Detritus was being released, a lot of Transformers fans and collectors, myself included, were disappointed to get Detritus before we got Earth Mode Hound. But in my opinion, I'm actually kind of happy that Hasbro and Takara released Detritus first, because if there's any problems with the like any quality QC problems with joints or Detritus's transformation, hopefully they'll fix it with Earth Mode Hound. But yes, I really hope Buzzworthy Earth Mode Hound gets released this year instead of next year. So next up, the other figures are we have Legacy Evolution Strong Arm, and for being a retool of the Legacy Year 1 Alita 1 action figure, Strong Arm, she surprisingly looks really accurate to her appearance from the Robots in Disguise 2015 series. Now, even though I was going to pass up on Strong Arm originally, I'm actually kind of glad that I did end up getting her, because this has become the first and only action figure of Robots in Disguise 2015 Strong Arm that I have in my collection. And it's the same thing with the next figure here, which is Legacy Evolution Shadow Striker. I did not collect any of the Transform. I only have 4 Transformers figures from the original Transformers Cyberverse line. In my Transformers collection, and the few action figures of Shadow Striker that were made, they were designed to be more gimmick Transformers figures for younger Transformers collectors and fans to purchase. So this, I believe, is the first a more older adult aged oriented action figure of Shadow Striker. And I agree with what everyone is saying. Shadow Striker is going to be repainted and retooled into Car Robot Sideburn. And so, um, despite Shadow Striker being a figure that will most likely be used a second time for Sideburn, I don't regret adding her to my collection. So the main reason I got those 3 Transformers Deluxe figures is because of this last Deluxe figure, and it is Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Bombshell. So yes, out of all the Legacy Evolution Wave 4 Deluxe figures, Bombshell's the one I was the most excited to, and most looking forward to getting. I have Shrapnel and Kickback still in the boxes as well. I purposely waited until Bombshell arrived, then I could do all 3 of the Insecticons at once, so I will do a 3-in-1 triple review of all 3 Insecticons in the same video, just to show the entire Insecticon team. So yes, I'm really thrilled to have Bombshell finally and have him united with his Insecticon teammates. And I believe that's every Transformers figure I have here. Oh wait, I almost forgot one. So the final Transformers figure that I got for my birthday for this year, and this is Transformers action figure, is going to probably be the last one that I add to my collection for quite a long time, possibly until Christmas. But without further delay, I present you guys with Transformers Legacy Evolution Titan Class Nemesis. So yes, the Nemesis has arrived. I'm really thrilled to have her in my Transformers collection. Actually, a lot of Transformers fans and collectors who've already gotten the Nemesis and reviewed her have said that she's the greatest of the Titan class Transformers in terms of having an actual proper vehicle mode with no visual robot mode arts, and having a pretty solid articulated joints. That, as far as Titans go, the Nemesis has become the best one of them all. Also, I'll see when I can get around to finally reviewing her. She's one of at least 2 Titan class Transformers figures that I still have to do reviews on. And speaking of reviews, with all these Transformers figures that I got on my birthday, I now have a total of up to 46 Transformers action figures that I have to review. But some of them are 2-packs. I believe there's at least 4 2-packs that I have to get that I have to review, so I'm looking at a grand total of close to 50 individual Transformers action figures that I have to get reviews on. And even if I were to do one review at night, it would take me 1.5 months to get through them all, so um, also hopefully I'll start around to getting reviews done and sooner rather than later. So thank you guys all so much for your continued support. I'm still looking for a new job. Hopefully something will turn up soon. And that's one reason why I'm going to take a break from collecting. But I'm really thrilled that I was able to get all these Transformers action figures the day of my birthday. So thank you guys all so much. How much again? Reviews are coming. Please sit tight. Alright, and thank you guys all so much for your patience. Thank you to all my subscribers for your continued support, and thank you to all my friends for all the moral support you continue to give. So until next time, you guys, this has been the TFfangeek with part 2 of my birthday haul of Transformers action figures, and I do not regret any of the ones that I got. If I had to pick a favorite, I honestly can't because each of them is unique and special in their own right. I just thank you guys all so much, and until next time, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, transform and roll out. Goodbye, everyone. Da-da-da.